Hello everyone, welcome to fluttercoder.in. In last video we have seen one basic animation with the help of the animated container and with the help of the set state of the Flutter method. If you haven't checked out that video, just go back and check it out. And in this video we are going to see that how we can make use of the animation controller and the animation to animate the container that we have designed in our last part. So for that, first of all, we will be defining an animation controller instance, a size animation, and we need to initialize them in the init state method. So for that we will be using the init state animation controller, and we require to have the vsync to register into this, and for that we need to implement the single ticker provider state mixing. If we need to have the single animation, and if we have the multiple, then we can override or we can make use of the ticker provider state mixing. And for this one we require the duration, so we will be having the duration as a 3 second. Next, for the size animation we will be using the tween, and tween is the one particular class which will interpolate between the beginning and the end, and that beginning and the end can have the any possible values, and which can be defined with the particular type. So we will be just using that tween, and we will be assigning that it will be beginning from the 100 and it will be beginning through the 400, and all that it will be animated with the animation controller. And that is the size animation, and that is animation controller. Now these initial values are there, and let's forget about the size and forget about the animated. And for this one we will be having the size animation dot value, and let's remove this one as well, and let's remove this instance also. Now let me rerun this project, and we have just defined the instances but we have not started them, so let's have the repeat and reverse as a true. Yet it is not. Then so when I'm saving this particular file, it is animating, and that's where it is reversing the animation. So it is animating when we are having the set state being called and the frames are being redrawn. So to eliminate that one, we can register the listener, and that will perform the set state for us. So now whenever the animation is happening for this particular duration and between these particular values, then set state will be get performed and it will animate through this whole duration. And for that, let me remove this. Let me have the container. Let me just rerun it. So now we can see that how this container is being animated with the help of the animation controller and the animation. Let me just change this one to the orange. Yeah. So as we can see that with the help of the animation controller and the animation, we have animated this container, and it only requires the animation controller to have the instance, and the duration we need to define that for how much time this will be animated. We need to register the add listener for this one, which will be performing the set state. So whenever it is moving between the values, then it will be having this it will perform the set state and it will reflect those changes on the screen, and repeat and the reverse true that we have defined. So animation will be start from beginning to end, and from the end to beginning it will interpolate between these two. And this is the size animation where we have used the tween, which will be interpolate between these two values from the 100 to 400. So initially the container will be having the height and width equals to 100, and which will go till the value of the 400, and it will use the animation controller as a parent. That is it for this video. So in next video we will be seeing that how we can make use of the curved animation, and we can have the different type of curves when the things are being animated. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and share it to the friends. To learn more similar kind of things, stay tuned. Thank you very much.